7QC tools. Third type, Pareto diagram. Let's study the Pareto diagram. Pareto diagram. It is developed by V. Pareto, an Italian economist, and applied by Dr. J. M. Juran, a leading quality consultant. It is used for prioritization by 80-20 rule. Here, it is an example of Pareto diagram for car manufacturing. It differentiates vital few from useful many. Let's study the Pareto principle. Pareto principle hold good to the present day in various applications. A few causes lead to many defects, and many causes lead to few defects. Here, mm, a few causes lead to many defects. Here, some few causes like dents, scratches are lead to many defects, like 104 plus 42 numbers of defects found in by the dent and scratches. Many causes like hole, others, crack, stain, gap, these lead to few defects like 20, 14, 10, 6, 4. This is the main principle of Pareto. Steps to draw the Pareto diagram. First, we have to decide the problem to be investigated and how to collect the data, like defective items, losses in a business. This type of problem we have to investigate. We have to decide which type of problem we have to investigate and how to collect the data. Then decide what data is necessary and how to classify them, like type of defects, location wise, process wise, machine wise, operator wise. Here we have type is defect wise, like dents, scratches, holes, etc. Then we have to determine the method of data collection and time period for data collection. Then we have to collect the data using check sheet. As we have learned in 7QC tool, check sheet, we have to collect the data using check sheet. Then prepare the Pareto diagram as per steps given in the next slide. Pareto diagram example with snaps. There are some steps for Pareto diagram. Let's study one by one steps. First step is actual data. We have to collect the data by using check sheet. This is a type of data, defects, and number of defects. There are some types of defects like stain, scratches, pinholes, dent marks, then percentage carbon variation, and there is number of defects like 104, 42 numbers, crack is a 10 numbers. This is the actual data. Then in next steps, we have to arrange in a descending order. You can see here we have to just apply one filter over here and just arrange in a descending order, means highest first and lowest last, like this way. Then in next steps we have to calculate the cumulative and cumulative percentage. Here you can see this is our data, type of defects, number of defects, and what is meant by cumulative. Cumulative means 104 is equal to 104. But how we have to calculate 146? 146 is equal to 104 plus 42 is equal to 146. How it is a 166? 144 plus 20 is equal to 166. How it is 176 is equal to 166 plus 10 is equal to 176. Like this way we have to add, means we have to add. It is a 200 numbers of defects found in a car manufacturing. How we have to calculate cumulative percentage? It is a percentage. Total number of defects is 200 numbers, means 200 divided by 104, it is a 52%. Then 200 divided by 146, we have to, here is equal to 73%, here is equal to 83%. Like this way, 200 divided by 200, it is 100%. This way we have to calculate the cumulative and cumulative percentage. Then step 4 is a plot the Pareto chart as shown below. Bar chart for numbers, and line chart for cumulative percentage. Okay, here type of defects are stain, scratches, pinholes, crack, stain. Here this is the bar chart. This is for type of defects and number of defects. This is for number of defects, and this is for cumulative percentage. Cumulative percentage, like 52%, 82%, up to 100%. This is way. Then next step is draw horizontal and vertical line from for 80% and identify the point of intersection. Here you can see 80% of here came here, and we have to draw vertical line like this way. This is the point where 80% came. So 80% means 80% of the problems causes by these defects like stain, scratches, and other are pinholes, cracks, stain, dent, gap. These are the few vital few. Okay, this way we have to draw the Pareto diagram. Now, by this way, we have some benefits like Pareto analysis help graphically display the result so that the significant few problem emerges from the general background. Means this problem, stain, scratches, these problems emerges from the general background. Okay, then it tells you what to work on first. Means we have to work on the stain, scratches first, and then dimensional variation, percentage carbon variation, color variation, like this way. Okay, I think you have understand what I'm saying. Then second type is weighted method. Weighted method, for example. Okay, weighted Pareto is use the quantity of defects multiplied by their cost. Okay, to determine the order. Okay, here same example we have taken: gap, dent, hole, crack, scratch, other, and stain. The total number of defects is four numbers: 104, 20, 10, like this way. Then to overcome the defects like gap defects, we have some cost: 200 numbers, 200 rupees cost for one gap. That means 200 into 4 is equal to 800 rupees. Dent, 104 numbers, cost is 2 rupees, like this way, 200. We have to arrange in a descending order like this way. Then we have to calculate, we have to draw a Pareto diagram. This gap is 800, then dent 208, hole, like this way. We have to draw a Pareto diagram. Then defects time, it is a defects, number of defects in times the cost. Then it gap become the obvious place to start the corrective actions. Means in a weighted method is a quantity of defects multiplied by the cost. So to reduce the cost of defects, we first work on a gap, then on dent, then on stain, lastly stain. Okay, then cost more than all other put together. Means 800 is cost, is equal to all other cost here. Means gap cost is 800 is more than other type of defects. That's why we have to work first on a gap to resolve this problem by using some corrective action. So corrective action first start on a gap. I think you have learned Pareto diagram very well. I have explained with example. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.